All right, May 2024 self-improvement review. Let's get into this. First up, review fitness goals. Again, the goals: dream 10 out of 10 physique, of course. And progress that I made in May. I cut a lot of body fat. I lost 10 pounds of just body fat, so that was pretty good. I mean, I reckon it's body fat. Because, yeah, I mean, I was not that consistent in the gym, unfortunately. I was only able to make like 3 times a week just because all the sleep schedule issues, which have been resolved now, which is great. So feeling a whole lot better with that. But in May, yeah, I was not able to get consistent sleep. So yeah, that there was not really a point for me to go to the gym every day because then I wasn't recovering properly. So then it was just nothing would have happened. But anyway, yeah. So overall, like, not the greatest month, but it is what it is. So my action items for June are to get consistent in the gym again, now that I can sleep regularly, and then keep reducing carbs. Well, I have keep reducing carbs written down. I'm not sure if that's necessarily what I mean, I guess that is what I've been doing. Yeah, I'm just overthinking. That is correct. Because it's not really, I guess what I was getting at was it's not really just carbs, it's just reduce calorie intake. But I think now that I've been more consistent in the gym, I'm exerting enough energy where I'm actually burning enough calories still. But anyway, I will see at the end of June how that plays out. Okay, so here's the big one: music. The overall goal is to improve as a songwriter, guitarist, and vocalist. So, progress that I made. The next single, the lyrics are like 99% complete. There's like a word or two that I might want to tweak, but like if I were to release it now, I'd be fine with those lyrics. The solo is complete as well, so that's good. Lots of lyric writing progress and songwriting progress as well, so that's been pretty cool. I've been learning licks from the solos. I've kind of slowed down on that though. Actually, you know what? No, I did. I've been like doing all right with it, but like I could be doing better, which I am now, which I'll get to in a little bit. So also I started practicing more arpeggio shapes, and now I feel a slightly deeper level of understanding of guitar, like knowing where all the notes are, because I'm not like entirely fluent with the fretboard. I know where my E's are, just because like I play. I mean, obviously I play everything in E, so especially with metal, like you're gonna want to know where all the E's are on the guitar. I guess A is also because. But anyway, yeah. So I still have like this like slight moment of hesitation where I'm like, okay, it's like C sharp. It'll be things like that where I just have like the quickest or the little like flash where I'm like, what note is that? And then I know what it is. Like once I can figure it out, but I want to get to a point where I can just play like, okay, this is boom, C sharp. I want to be a lot faster on my feet so that way I can improvise and just understand and get the ideas out more. Because what I've realized is that something that I have to do is I have to record myself like singing riffs into my phone, and then I have to listen back to it and then get that riff in my head. And then I have to like slowly figure it out on guitar, which I think if I were able to just like know where the notes are, I would be able to find things a lot faster, and that would cut that out, and it just kind of interrupts the workflow. And I think that's also why I come up with a lot of riffs away from guitar, and then I come back and I'm like, oh, here we go. Because yeah, like, I mean, there are some that I write when I'm like holding a guitar in my hands, but some of them I just like sing into my phone, and then I have to figure it out later. So that's where I want to get with guitar. What else? Yeah, I mean, songwriting overall is going pretty well. Songwriting is, I'd say, is doing well. Guitar playing, I did pretty well with guitar. Vocals, that's where I kind of did not do that great. So, well, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I did horribly with vocals. I only practiced like 2 or 3 times, and I would say my other mistake besides that So one being not practicing vocals enough. Two is not using a metronome. I just kind of fell off using a metronome, so I need to get back on doing that. So my action items are, I guess this is something else to talk about. So practice with the metronome, and then practice vocals and guitar with the intent of performing live. So with that, I'm gonna need to intonate my guitar. That's something I have to do that I've been putting off. There's a couple strings that are still kind of wonky that I have to do. But anyway, to address something in the last month review, I know that I had said that I wanted to release a single this month, but after going to some shows and just doing some thinking and talking to my guitar teacher slash mentor, I've decided that like playing live needs to be my main priority, not so much the releasing music stuff, because something that he told me was, because he himself is in a band that tours, and he was just like, it's all like fine and dandy, like all the music marketing stuff I've been looking at, like release schedules, all that stuff, like that is good to know, but like there's no replacement for performing live, so I really need to get on that. So I'm trying to find a drummer. I've been talking to people at shows, and I've been going to more shows, which has been good. But I've been talking to people at shows, and it just seems difficult to find a drummer. Granted, I've only been to like 7 shows by this point, so I'll find someone. Find a drummer and a bassist. But yeah, that's where we're at right now with that. I think like songwriting wise and performing wise though, things are looking up, because yeah, like I feel really good, like especially the latest song that I've been working on, but that's neither here nor there. But overall, songwriting, guitar is good. I already said that. Vocals. I forgot to talk about this. So I'm gonna add this on my list here of things to do. Practice vocals after dinner. So yeah, I've been practicing vocals after dinner. I have a what do you call that? A reminder app, I guess. Atoms by James Clear, which is the same guy that wrote Atomic Habits. That has helped me. It just helped to remind me, like, hey, remember to practice vocals after dinner, because it's like set to around when I finish dinner. So that has helped me be pretty consistent with it. I think another thing that I like about it is that it has habit tracking. So it'll show me like, oh, hey, here's like what your week looks like, which days you practiced vocals, which days you didn't, and stuff. So something about the habit tracking part of it kind of like gamifies it and motivates me to want to do it. But then also, something else I've been thinking about that I didn't really write about in here is that I need to find a vocal coach, because yeah, it's weird. Like I can sometimes well, I guess I'll back up a little bit. I haven't been practicing vocals for like a long time. Like a year ago was when was it a year? It was whenever I finished recording Grow from the Decay. So it was like April. Last April was when I practiced vocals. So I took like a whole year off. I like totally lost my technique. So now I can like kind of sometimes hit like the right resonance where it's like the growl just sounds like powerful, but like I miss it more often than I hit it, and it's not good. That and then breath support. Those are the two things that are like really bad right now, because I just run into breath so quickly, and I'm like, wow, this is not good. I cannot do this and perform. So yeah, I have to fix that. But again, that's gonna be something that I figure out once I practice vocals more consistently. And then once the money situation gets better, I'm gonna try to find a vocal coach around here, because I think they will be able to help me and help me improve much faster than I would by myself. Because yeah, I'm just a self-taught vocalist at this point. All right, moving on. I think that wraps everything up music-wise. So self-improvement stuff. Again, my goal is to understand myself and how the world works. So progress that I made. I finished rereading Psycho-Cybernetics. That was good. My screen time was consistently reducing, and led to more creativity and productivity. And I think part of that is the timer that I've been setting has helped me with that. So yeah, that's been cool, especially the reduction in screen time, like being away from my phone, has led to a lot more riff ideas. So, like for example, when I'm walking and stuff, well, I'm walking my dog, and I'll come up with riffs, and then I have to sing them into my phone, and came up with quite a few that way. But anyway, back to this. So I've been having productive meditation journaling sessions. I've been able to be more present at shows that I've attended. That's been a cool thing, because like now I'm able to like just enjoy the moment and stuff more, which is pretty cool. Yeah. And I forced myself to be social at shows, and that's helped me meet some new people and start building relationships, which is cool, because like I want to have a community here. Because I do end up seeing a lot of the same people. So like for example, there's one guy, I've seen him at like 4 shows now, but I saw him at all those shows, and then I finally was just like, hey man, I've seen you at like this show, and this show, like what's up, my name's Greg. So yeah, we hit it off, and we've just been like, he's been cool. So yeah, I talk to him whenever I see him at shows now, which is good. That's a start to community building right there. So mistake-wise, the only bad thing was I was sleeping in before work due to the sleep schedule interruptions, which reduced my morning journaling time, and just like in general reduced a lot of time that I could have done things. So like I don't really practice guitar in the morning, things like that. I just like woke up, showered, ate breakfast, and then went to work, which was kind of lame. And then had to do everything later on when I was like tired, but it was not a good deal. Anyway, my action items are to journal again in the mornings, and then shift my sleep schedule later to optimize for show times, which I have been doing, which is good. Because it's kind of weird to wake up at like 4:30 as a musician if you're like going to shows that are ending like after midnight. So yeah. Anyway, that wraps this up. Overall, May was like all right, but there's certainly areas to improve. But I think I've got a good idea for how to improve those things, and spoiler alert, I have been improving those things. So yeah, things are looking good. So yeah, as always, thank you for watching, and I'm Greg Angel. Goodbye.